Hey there, it's Steve
And Jayden.
from Serious Keto, and today, what are we going to do?
We're going to test out some Perfect Keto nut butters.
Yes, we are. Now, I got to be completely transparent here. I'm not really excited about doing this video because I like to make my own nut butter. Keto products in general are pretty expensive. Nut butter in general is pretty expensive. You take the two and you multiply it, and it's pretty expensive. So each one of these packets is $10. While that may seem like a lot of money, I mean it is, it's still about $1 an ounce cheaper than some of the other keto branded type sports nut butters that are out there. So part of me is kind of hoping I don't like them, so I can say, don't get these, make your own. But I guess we're going to find out.
Okay.
Do you have a flavor preference for starters? We've got chocolate hazelnut, which will probably be kind of like Nutella, almond butter and jelly, and Snickerdoodle.
Let's start with the almond butter and jelly.
All right. I forgot to grab our little spoons. So for the almond butter and jelly, it has suggested use: drizzle over keto ice cream or on a keto bar for dessert, pack it in your lunch, or take it on a hike. Squeeze it right into your mouth whenever you need a delicious snack. Who needs bread? In terms of macros on this, the serving size is 2 tablespoons. You've got 16 grams of total fat, 3 grams of protein, 11 grams of total carbs. Of that, 5 grams are dietary fiber, 3 grams are sugar alcohol. So that gives us, I think, a net 3 grams of carbs, depending on how you count sugar alcohol. I'm gonna kind of scrape it off
Yeah.
there.
So it kind of comes out like toothpaste. It like looks tubular and it stays in like a tube shape on the spoon.
Yeah, this is some pretty thick stuff. I gotta really kind of squeeze to get it out. I was kind of concerned that it might be really oily.
That's good.
That is some good stuff.
Like honestly, like that's
It really
kind of a winner there.
tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or
Yeah.
an almond butter and jelly sandwich. Let's take a look at the ingredients. See if there's any no-nos in there. We've got almonds, coconut, macadamia nuts, erythritol, blueberry powder, strawberry powder, raspberry powder, apple powder, MCT oil, dragon fruit powder, cinnamon, sea salt, lemon powder. So no sort of like soy lecithin, no artificial flavors, no natural flavors. This is just straight up good stuff.
Yeah.
And it tastes good too. So I had some people when I was doing the bar reviews that said, oh, I hate the Perfect Keto bars, but I love the nut butter. And I had other people that said, I love the bars, but don't really care for the nut butter. So tastes can kind of differ from person to person, but that almond butter, it honest to God, tastes like almond butter and jelly on a sandwich.
Yeah, it like immediately when I'm not a very expressive person, but like immediately when I put it in my mouth, it was like a total flavor pop. So like when I would 100% recommend it.
All right, what do you want to do next?
Let's do the Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
Because
All
I
right.
feel like this will probably leave like a lingering taste. The chocolate will.
It could.
So let's do the
Let's,
Snickerdoodle.
you want to read off the suggested use?
Yeah. So drizzle it over ice cream, spread it on a keto bar, blend it with your smoothies, or eat the whole pouch. We won't tell anyone.
That's an expensive habit if you're eating the whole pouch in one sitting. And you're probably going to exceed your macros, I think.
Yeah, so do you want to read the...
17 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, 9 total grams of carbs, of which 4 grams are dietary fiber, 3 grams are sugar alcohol. So that gives us a net, depending on how you calculate sugar alcohol, a net 2 grams of carbs in a 2 tablespoon serving.
Kind of flattened out on the spoon right away.
Snickerdoodle.
This honestly, it's good, but it tastes like peanut butter to me. It doesn't really taste like Snickerdoodle.
No, I would not. If someone gave me this and said, what does this taste like to you? I would say sort of generic nut butter.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for even a Snickerdoodle aftertaste.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting the cinnamon or...
Yeah. So...
I mean, it's not bad.
It tastes good, it's just not Snickerdoodle.
I would have a hard time paying $10 for a pack of this.
Yeah.
In terms of ingredients, pretty straightforward on this. It's just almonds, coconut, macadamia nuts, erythritol, MCT oil, cashews, cinnamon, and sea salt. So, that one, eh. And then finally, are you a Nutella fan?
Not particularly. I'm a huge dark chocolate fan, so Nutella is pretty sweet for me. So knowing that, I'll see what I think of this. But yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad Courtney's not here because Courtney just loves Nutella, and we'd have her, give her take on it. But just for comparison's sake, I pulled up the nutritional information on Nutella. What do you think is well, let's read the ingredients on this first. We've got hazelnut, coconut, almonds, cashews, erythritol, chocolate chips, which are unsweetened chocolate, erythritol, cocoa butter, stevia extract, and sunflower lecithin, so not soy lecithin, cocoa powder, macadamia nuts, MCT oil, cinnamon, and sea salt. So again, pretty clean. What do you think is the number one ingredient in Nutella?
Sugar.
That is correct. Number two, you want to guess?
Water?
Palm oil, which also I think most folks consider not one of the better oils for you. So sugar, palm oil, then hazelnuts, skim milk, cocoa, soy lecithin, and then vanillin, which is an artificial flavor. You're looking at 22 total grams of carbohydrates in 2 tablespoons. Of that, 21 grams is sugar. So not health food. Whereas this, we've got 170 calories in 2 tablespoons, total fat 16 grams, protein 4 grams, 10 total grams of carbohydrates, of which 4 are dietary fiber, 3 are sugar alcohol, giving us a net 3 grams of carbs. There's something sort of, and maybe it's just because of changing a lot of diapers lately, the whole appearance of like squeezing this onto a spoon kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like there's like some crystals in there.
Yeah,
but they're not crystals.
It almost looks like a pudding-based frosting in terms of the texture.
Yeah, but like there's
yeah,
like
you see like the little you see the little dots of that's probably, my guess is hazelnut.
Yeah. I think it's good, and I don't even really like Nutella. So Nutella is very sweet, I think because of all the sugar. But I think this gives like a nice, it's probably my second favorite, but it gives a nice like little bit of chocolate nut kind of thing to it without being super in your face sweet.
Yeah, I think Nutella, regular Nutella, is like eating frosting. Mm-hmm. It is, to me, it's that sweet. And it almost leaves a coating on the inside of your mouth.
Yeah.
This has a taste and a texture to me. First, the taste is a lot more dark chocolate, which I like.
Yeah, same.
And you absolutely get the nuts. It's just nothing is overwhelmed by the sugariness of it. It tastes very much like a homemade Nutella. So I like this. I think of the 3 of these, probably this one might be the easiest to reverse engineer and make at home. But not everyone has a commercial quality, high-powered blender food processor that can make nut butters. So, this product is really more for them. I think we're probably in the same place on ratings. The almond butter and jelly, this is a winner. I really liked this, and I think it might take an awful lot of work to see if I could reverse engineer something like this. I think this is probably a decent purchase when it's on sale.
Chocolate hazelnut, I think, is a good product if you don't want to invest in a bunch of expensive equipment. Maybe like also a good thing to get on sale. Yeah, no complaints with it. It's good.
Probably good for travel
Yeah.
or hiking or something like that. When we just took our trip to Hawaii and got back, you can't get keto food on a plane. And if you're going to be on a plane for 9.5 hours, something like this could be a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Because we wound up buying this crappy hamburger that looked like it came off of a Wheel of Death vending machine, and that was $10. And I'm sure nowhere near as healthy or as satisfying as something like this. So I think my criteria for buying these would be A, they're on sale, B, they're sort of a special occasion type of thing.
Yeah.
The Snickerdoodle,
We can pass on that one.
yeah,
I mean,
like I said, it was a tasty enough thing. If someone said, "Oh, here you go, $3," I would say, "Oh, well, cool. That sounds great," but it's not. Now, typically, I'm able to get my viewers a 15% discount on any Perfect Keto products if you just use the link that's in the description below and the code SeriousKeto15 at checkout. But Justin from Perfect Keto, I told him I was going to do this review, and he said he would, for 5 days, there would be a deal where you could buy one product, get the next one 40% off. Which actually then works out to probably 20% off. So a little bit better than my 15% off. You'd wind up looking at $8 essentially for a packet of this rather than $10. That deal is only going to be good for 5 days. Once that deal is over, I will remove the link from the description. So if you want to get in on that now.
if you enjoyed this video, click the like button and feel free to subscribe.
And if you want to be notified whenever I release a new video or whenever there's a sale on these products or any Perfect Keto product, click that bell so you're notified whenever I let you know that sort of stuff, I guess. That didn't come off real smoothly. Oh well. Thanks for watching.